Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalia and today I'll be doing my Q&A video for you guys. First off, I just want to wish everybody a happy new year and good luck with your 2018 resolutions. But for me, for the most part, it's going to be a new year, same me. But besides my new hair, of course. And I plan to do this video sooner. But then I thought that maybe it's just better to wait till I dye my hair so that I can just show you guys at once, because I want to update you guys with my new hair anyways. And as you guys can see, I also paint my walls to white now. It's like a gray tone white. It's not blue anymore because blue was just a hard color to match in general. But when I say new year, new me, it doesn't mean that I didn't set any goals for myself. Whether it's the beginning of the year or middle of the year, I always have goals for myself. My goal in general is just to finish school and then find a job in my field and then save up and travel and possibly move out of my parents' house. And also I am trying to lose weight because I kind of gained weight over the past 6 months because I haven't worked out as much, but you know, I'm slowly trying to get back into it. So yeah, my main goal every year is just to be happy, and this year I just want to be more positive and good vibes only, and only be surrounded by people who I love and who loves me. And I don't want to be surrounded by toxic people, and I don't want to pretend to like somebody when we don't like each other or whatever. It's just like there's no point in dealing with that kind of stuff. And that being said, let's go ahead and address some of the questions that you guys asked me before. So the first thing that a lot of people ask me is, what do I film with? I film with the Canon 80D, and I use 2 lenses for them. I wrote it down just so that I make sure that I'm telling you the right names. So one is my basic kit lens, and that's what I'm using right now. And it's the Canon 18-55mm f3.5 to 5.6 STM. And STM in Canon's term just means stepper motor technology. The STM is designed to be quieter and a smoother focus. So if you guys haven't noticed before, there are some lenses that are not STM built. They can be kind of loud when they're trying to focus. It makes a lot of clicking sounds. And STM just designed to be quieter. And that's what you kind of want when you're live recording on your camera. The camera microphone will pick up on those clicking sounds, and that can be kind of annoying. So yeah, I use this particularly, the Canon 18-55mm lens, when I'm filming talking videos like this. But I also use another lens. It is the Canon's 50mm 1.4, and that one is not STM, so it does make a lot of clicking sounds, but it creates a great blur background and bokeh. So that's what I mostly use for photography or when I do my lookbook videos. But they do have the STM version of it if you want to purchase that. And I do use light box also. Like right now I have one light box right there. And yeah, and I bought my light box from Amazon. I don't exactly remember which brand, but I'll put the link down below so that you guys can check it out if you want. When I vlog, I mostly just use my iPhone, and I also use my boyfriend's iPhone. Mine's an iPhone 6, and then my boyfriend's iPhone is the iPhone 7. And iPhones are actually great for vlogging now because they're up to 4K quality, and that's not too bad. And to me, I guess I don't really feel like it's too important when it comes to vlogging, like the quality. And I used to use my Canon to vlog also, but then it was just really heavy to carry around. And when I'm traveling, I don't really like to carry my big camera around because it can get pretty heavy, especially when I put the strap around my neck. It hurts my neck, or if I put it in my bag or my purse, it's still really heavy for me, you know, to carry around. So I just prefer to use my iPhone to vlog instead. There are good cameras out there that are smaller and easier to carry and great for vlogging. Like for example, I think the Canon GX7, and that one's very great for vlogging. A lot of people talk about it. There's some other ones out there, you just have to do your research on there. But if you don't have any money to invest in a vlogging camera or a DSLR camera like my Canon 80D, you can always start off your iPhone. They're pretty good quality right now. Like, technology has really advanced, so it's up to 4K quality, and it's just a great alternative to use if you want to start off your YouTube, or you want to start vlogging but you don't have the money for it. That's basically what I used to film with. Let me just show you guys what I used to do voiceover with. So when I do voiceover, I just use my iPhone. iPhone has an app called Voice Memo, and that's just kind of how it looks like. It's not bad quality at all, and that's what I used to do if I am like not talking in video but I want to add my voiceover in there. Question number 2 is, what do I used to edit with? So what I use 3 editing video program. I have I started off with iMovie, and then I started using Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I'm also using Wondershare, Filmora. I switch between those 3 right now. So iMovie is free. You purchase a MacBook, you can download for free, and then Adobe Premiere is $19.99 per month. You can also choose a different payment plan, which is like you pay once yearly. So yeah, but I do the monthly one, which is $19.99 a month. And then you can for Wondershare, they had different payment plan also, but I did like a one-time fee, and you get a lifetime update, and that was $59.99. So they do offer you different payment plans. It's just up to you how you want to use it. I would say I mostly use Wondershare. I use Wondershare a lot. The only time I really use iMovie is when I do vlogging videos, because iMovie is a really great start for like if you're just starting to like edit videos. It's really simple, easy to use. So I would recommend that if you have a MacBook. And if you have Windows, it's not free though. I don't think you can get it. So third question is, do I do photography? A lot of people have asked me if I do photography or will I take their pictures for them and they will pay me. I do not do photography. I only do it for my family, friends, and for myself. I actually prefer not to do it or take up the offer, even if they offer to pay me. I do not want to get paid for it because I am not a professional. My photography work is very amateur level, so I would just recommend you to maybe work with a professional instead. It just made me feel kind of like under pressure too when you like if someone was to pay me for it, because when you pay somebody, you want really good work. Usually when I take a picture of myself, I usually just have a tripod and a like wireless remote control, and I just set my camera on self timer. Or sometimes I have my family, friends, or like my sister, my boyfriend to take pictures of me, and then I just edit them myself. And I do edit my photos on Adobe Photoshop sometimes if I'm not lazy. If I'm too lazy, I'll just use some of my iPhone apps. The fourth question is, I get asked a lot like, what are my like tips or advice or tricks to start up on YouTube or a social media person or public figure or a model. And my tip is to do your research, be consistent, know what you want to attract. The one big thing is be consistent, because and that can be kind of hard when you're a student, because I understand, because I'm a student and I have a hard time being consistent on my YouTube or filming. It's just like you have to find time, and you're trying to balance between work and life and school. And another thing that I would say, that be prepared for haters if you're gonna put yourself out there. There are people who's always gonna be lurking, especially your haters. Your haters will be lurking, and they will maybe dislike your video, or maybe sometimes they will leave hateful comments, and you do not have to respond to their hate or to their dislikes. I mean, imagine what your audience think, but some people, they're just not gonna like you no matter what you do. Like, you can be as nice as possible and they will still not like you. You don't need to write anything back to them or write comment back to them. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time. So I would just say, you don't need to address your haters. I'm not a person that get hurt easily. Like, my feelings doesn't get hurt easily. But then I do have I guess you can say that I do have a kind of like a attitude back. I will like, be like, I would get sassy and say something mean back. But then I also realized that sometimes it's just best to not say anything. But don't forget, it's okay to stand up for yourself too. Because sometimes you just need to say what you need to say. But for the most part, I just feel like you don't really need to address the haters. You do you. And then this is my last tip. My last tip is just that I feel like it's very important as a content creator for you to actually know how to create your own content. Because I see a lot of people who are trying to make a name for themselves, but they rely on a lot of other people's help. Like for example, a social media public figure trying to make a name for herself, but she only rely on professional photographer help. And I get it, like it's nice to work with professional photographers, it's nice to collab with them, and it's a great feeling to work with someone so talented. It is, but then if you really actually want to make a name for yourself, you probably have to learn how to create a great content without them. Be able to take a picture of yourself and make it look great without a professional photographer help, because it will save you a lot of time and it will make your content grow faster. Because if you're like just constantly waiting for a like professional photographer to take pictures of you, what if you're not that close to them, or what if they're like busy all the time, or what if they have like a big client list? They can't always help you. They're busy with their daily lives too. And so if you don't know how to create your own good content, then you're not gonna post anything on your social media platform. Social media is a really fast like growing pace. Like if you're not posting anything, people will unfollow you just like that, because there's a lot of people they can follow and who are more consistent. And that's why I say being consistent is important, because the more consistent you are, the more followers and the more subscribers and the more likes you are gonna get. And I know that can be really hard to do and balance with your daily life. If you don't really care, I guess it's okay. If you just do it for fun, it doesn't matter. I think that's my last tip for you guys. That's all I can really think of. The next question number 5, is that I get asked a lot. This is more of a personal question. A lot of people have asked me, do I have a boyfriend or am I still with my boyfriend? Yes, I do have a boyfriend. I am still with my boyfriend. We've been together for 2 years, and I know that I don't post a lot about him on social media, and it's just because I feel like our relationship is very precious to me, and it's very private, and I just like to keep social media out of it. But I did plan to do it on a boyfriend tag for you guys, so maybe you guys will get to know him a little bit more and a little bit more about our relationship. So you know, just I just want to wait till I'm ready for that. The last question is what inspired me, and I don't exactly know what inspired me. I guess I think it just ever since I was younger, I always liked to be in front of the camera. So in just like when I work with other photographers, or even when I just do my own projects or do my own self-portraits and stuff like that, I really enjoy it, and it just likes to inspire me. And I guess I just have a knack for it. I feel a passion for it, and unfortunately I'm not going to pursue a career in that because I don't feel like it's stable enough. But I still want to do what makes me happy, and even if it's just a hobby, I don't mind. I think that's it. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know I just talked a lot, and if you have any questions or other things that I didn't address that you want to know, just comment down below, or you can even message me. I will answer it the best way I can, and you know, like, don't feel afraid to reach out to me. But until next time, thanks for watching.